guys, welcome back to the channel. Interesting one this. What I fully intended to do was, as it's a really nice sunny day, I wanted to go out and do some shooting positions for you guys, the ones what I use. However, it's always something that puts spanners in the works and all the good stuff. With this, I was outside about to start filming and I noticed a lot of squirrels going into the chicken run. I don't know whether to shoot the video of the shooting positions or set the camera up and see if I can show you you guys these squirrels getting bumped off. They're getting very, how can I put it, very bold in their activities. I'm zeroing my rifles in and they're literally ignoring any gunshots. And yeah, I really got to do something about it. I'm not going to be able to spend so much time at the farm in the next foreseeable future, should we say. So I really got to trim down the numbers of these squirrels. But what I've noticed, like on my videos, is the ones what seem to do really well are like the instructional side of stuff, and I really wanted to do a video on shooting positions. Specifically, I wanted to cover the sit-and shooting position. Now, in my previous profession, it would probably surprise a lot of people if I said that I spent most of my time, most of my shooting in a sitting position rather than a prone position. I can't really cover what I used to do, but it involves hiding as a bush, should we say, so on and so forth. And it often necessitated shooting from a sitting position rather than a prone position, purely because you're shooting over cover. Even using like 338 Lapua Magnum and stuff, you'd find you only have to clip a tiny little thistle or anything like that. And when we're talking about stupid ranges such as 800 meters and plus, it doesn't take a lot to deflect like a centerfire cartridge bullet. So with an air rifle, obviously it takes a lot less to deflect the outgoing round, should we say. I also find shooting from the shooting position my most favoured method anyway, because I find I can shoot my best groups. Might be a surprise to some people, but I can actually shoot far better, far more accurately, and shoot tiny little groups shooting from a sitting position than I can bench rested. I don't know, it's because I'm built different, I hold the gun different, but watching through a few airgun shooting videos, on the positional side of shooting, I've noticed they seem to favour the field target style of shooting, which is basically wrapping your arms around your leg, creating like almost a three-point of contact with your buttocks and like your feet, and then shooting over the elbow. That's all okay, but target shooting, yeah, it's all well and good, but when it comes to moving quarry and stuff like that, if you're shooting like that, it's very hard to track anything moving. And I think the guys what put these videos out forget like a rabbit will hop along, or a squirrel will move along the ground, or even a pigeon for that matter, and they'll walk. You really need to be able to track your target and keep the gun in a stable shooting position until you're ready to take the shot. If you're sitting in a field target position where the target's all stationary, you don't have to worry about that. But for hunting, it's not really much good. So I don't know. I've got to trim these squirrels out. What I might do is to set up the camera anyway, cover my shooting position, and then remount the camera on the little tripod and have that set on the chicken pen, see if I can get any footage of these squirrels getting knocked off. Yeah, that's what I think I'll do. So I'm going to take you outside and I'm going to run through my sitting shooting position. Bear in mind guys, this is only what works for me. This is something that's worked for me throughout my military career, using centerfire rifles, even service rifles, and plus obviously hunting and stuff. Like I say, when you're shooting live targets, the idea is to be able to track your target. If you're forever like shuffling your backside across the floor trying to track something, it's not really good for being stealthy. And like I say, there's a there's a gulf of difference between shooting live quarry and shooting targets. So I'll run through my method anyway. Hope you guys enjoy, and as always guys, just thanks for your continued support. Last few weeks have been so stressful for me, and that's really heartwarming to see, like your comments and like the chin up type comments. So it's much appreciated guys. You give me the, I don't know, give me the will to carry on doing these videos and stuff. So cheers very much for that guys. Enough of the doom and gloom, let's get outside and we'll take the little Sula rifle, aka the HW77, out and I'll show you how I do things. Cheers guys. Right guys, we'll give this a little go. Hopefully you'll hear me. Got my target set up downrange. I'm not going to put the camera on target because this is all about showing you guys my method for shooting from a sitting position. I mean, I will pull in the target and show you the creeps in a little while. Hopefully you'll be able to see this. What I was talking about in the workshop was like the field target way of shooting things, and basically you're creating a triangle, your buttocks, your feet get nice and spread, and then it's wrapping at the crease of your elbow around one knee, holding the other knee with your hand and resting the gun on, such as this. This is quite a stable shooting position if you're target shooting, but like I say, there's a world of difference between target shooting and live quarry shooting. If I now, like beyond the camera, if I had to try to track any sort of animal or whatever, I'm really restricted on any like lateral movement I can make. You would have to literally reposition your body like that to try to track anything. You're going to ruin like your position and hold by doing that. I had many arguments with my old instructors about shooting like this, because this is favoured by some of the guys in my unit. Like I say, it's all well and good if you're shooting a stationary target or something what's not moving, or target shooting. But when you're shooting live stuff, it is just absolutely rubbish. It really is. You have to adjust your position. You're in your position and hold all the time, and it's very hard to maintain a consistent hold. And my favourite method is I will sit square onto my target. I'll cross my legs as such and lock them in. I'll then bring this elbow around this knee, and literally I'll use that knee, bearing in mind no bony contact at all. You don't want to be resting any sort of firearm on a bony thing like your knee. What will happen is, especially with a spring powered rifle, will start getting springer bands. It's no different from shooting off any other hard rest. See if I can face the camera so you can see this a bit better. So I've locked my knees in like that, and then get the gun comfortably in the butt, and then it's creating almost like how you would hold a sneaker cue or pool cue, and then you can track your targets by moving your leg. You can track your targets in a lateral movement. For shooting at considerable distances, for you centrefire guys, this is absolutely ideal if you're tracking deer or something like that. Because a small little movement at long distance corresponds downrange as a hell of a distance type thing. But yeah, when I'm hunting and stuff like that, this is nearly always how I'll hold my rifle when shooting. Remember guys, create a pocket in your shoulder, get the gun butt snugged in, and then lock in your elbows into the sides of your body. Make it a nice tight stable platform. This is resting on my hand, it's not resting on my knee, and like I say, if I just move my knees slightly I can track quite a distance actually. So what I'll do is I'll demonstrate me shooting this target down range, and then yeah, we'll pull in the target and then you can see what I'm talking about. Let me see, I'll put in a 3-round group so you guys will see. Remember guys, it's always about got to maintain like your marksmanship principles, position and hold firm enough to support the rifle and all the rest of it. Got to be able to follow through your shots. By doing it this way, if you're using a centrefire, this will absorb any recoil. Not on a Springer, it's not very much anyway, but let's go. I thought I was shooting the TX then, I was looking for the anti-bear trap release. Put myself in, nice and comfortable. My God, there's some big hornets about here. It's interesting. Safety catch didn't engage on that. Weird. Locked in. As you can see, like my arms are following like how my leg is. So it's basically all your limbs are supporting each other. Locked in nice and firm. I don't know, while I've got you guys on camera, to cover a kneeling position. I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely hate shooting from kneeling. I find it very hard to shoot like that because you're using bony contact all the time. But if you are shooting from a kneeling position, it's always best to shoot at targets on the floor type of thing. And again, it's sitting on your heel, it's resting your forearm along the knee. Lock your stock in, get a nice tight stance and hold it like that. But you'll soon find how fit you are when shooting from kneeling, because or how flexible you are, because you'll soon notice your thigh muscles burning if you're not very flexible, or if you're getting on in years like I am. Yeah, hopefully this will be of interest to you guys. The squirrels have disappeared, and for you guys who are wondering about the rooster with the croaky voice, I've got to say that chicken is nearly 9 years old and I'm so surprised it's still going. But yeah, that's why he's croaky. He's universally known as the farmer's grandpa rooster, so don't worry about him guys, he's in good health. is just very, very old. Right, hopefully you enjoyed that one, and as usual guys, thanks for your continued support. I'm going to keep trying to put out the videos as much as I can. Anything you want me to cover, please let me know and I'll do my best for you. Cheers guys.